Hey everyone, I know it's late. I just wanted to hop on here. Let me make sure that my volume is up. And I just have not been on here live at all. And I'm on my personal page. I don't do that often. I'm live every week in our private authors group, Unleash Your Rising Authors, but not often here on my personal Facebook page. So I just wanted to come on and look, it's almost 10 o'clock here in California, but wanted to hop on and say hello. And I'm celebrating. If you know me and if you're working with me, you know that we celebrate everything that we're doing every week. But what I'm celebrating mostly is that it's mid-October and I've got a few authors that are launching their books here very soon. We have Lori Yanni with Corbin's Basement. She's launching her thriller book on Halloween. It's a Halloween like psychological thriller book. We've got Betsy Finkel, who wanted to give her a big shout out. Her Power Affirmation Journal is coming out. She's got an amazing community here in San Diego. And we have a few others that are just kind of teeter-tottering towards maybe end of December, January. So I'm not going to shout their names out because I don't want to put them on the spot for timing. But we're looking at a holiday pre-order launch and likely January, February launch. So I'm just so excited for them. And I also, some of you have been really waiting for my hardcover book. Many of you know that I launched my book, Unleash Your Rising, to Amazon bestseller over the summer. And then I got busy with kids over the summer, and I've been busy bringing on new authors, but I'm finally getting my hardcover out. So this again is a demo copy, but this will be out by next month. I mean, it's literally at the printers. So I've finally just put that off and finished all the final details to get that off. So I'm celebrating myself to finally get the hardcover out. I'm really excited for that. But I wanted to come on today because I am inviting everyone who has any type of interest in getting their own book out. I don't know if many of you know that I am a book publishing coach, and I was working like the typical 9-to-5 job for many, many, many years, and I ended up growing a 7-figure healthcare business, walked away from that, and just kept asking God, what was I sent here to do? You know, I went to school to teach a degree in English, and I just never used it. I went out and started making money and got into business development, but I felt there was something really like calling me to something greater, something more meaningful to reach people in a deeper way. So it wasn't until I moved to San Diego, finally, finally moved to San Diego and accepted an invitation to go to an Oprah Super Soul series. And I met my book publishing coach standing in line to go in. And I just felt like, okay, this is a sign that it's time to write my book, because I knew there was a book in me. I've been studying personal development for the past 13 years. And I was even pulled out of bed to write over 10 years ago and just had this incredible vision all mapped out and handwritten on 10 pages that I hand wrote at 3 a.m. 10 years ago. And I just didn't know what to do with it. So that was a sign for me to start writing my book. And I have 2 little girls, and I thought, well, how in the world am I going to get this done? How am I going to write my book? I ended up investing in the publishing system and getting certified in that system. And then I found like the divine alignment to begin helping other people write and publish their books. And since then, it's been quite the journey, just stepping into entrepreneurship 1000%. And many of you may have seen me on KUSI. I was featured on a segment called From Employee to Entrepreneur. And any of you entrepreneurs out there, you know that it's a huge jump, to leave the salary and go into entrepreneurship. But, I just keep attracting people who have incredible stories, incredible books to get out into the world. And I couldn't be more pleased and more happy in my career. And to be able to pick up my kids from school and just work around their schedule has been the most ultimate blessing. So long story short, I just wanted to share a little bit of background on me and what brought me to this place. And I'm going to be actually offering a lot of value tomorrow on a Zoom webinar. So I wanted to invite you all, whoever feels like they have an important story to share, or if you have a business or you're a coach and you don't have a book out and you want to reach more people, I'm going to be sharing a lot of value on how to get your book out and just break it down for you in like different sections, from writing all the way to a bestseller launch to next steps. So that's all I have for you tonight. I'm going to put the invitation in the comments, and let's see. Let me grab that off of my Zoom real quick. There we go. And I would love to see you all on there. By the way, there's going to be a bonus at the end. I'm going to be sharing some very helpful tips that I don't typically share with people on just how to publish and get your book promoted, on top of all the valuable content. And I may have another extra bonus at the end. I think I'm going to be able to squeeze it in, but it's only for people who show up. This is going to be a live Zoom webinar. The link is in the comments. It's tomorrow at 2 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. You will have to download the Zoom app on your cell phone or your laptop, but no worries, you don't have to show up dressed or with makeup on. I'm gonna just have everyone's videos and audio shut off. I'm just gonna be delivering a lot of valuable content. I'm gonna be putting that content in our authors membership area. So I'm just delivering a lot of awesome content. And at the end, I will be answering questions through the chat box and then offering a bonus for whoever stays till the end. So I just wanted to invite you all, whoever feels that they have a mission to create change in this world, I would love to talk to you about a book. If you have a story to share, and maybe you haven't completely healed through your story, but you know there's something there, just know that I'm also certified in a Tony Robbins Madonna's breakthrough techniques. I've been studying NLP and story breakthrough coaching and neuroemotional technique for many, many years, and I implement that in my coaching. So if you feel that you're not quite there yet and you just need a little assistance to break through your own story patterns in your life so that you can be strong enough to stand and be an instrument of change in this world through your story, just know that that's part of what I do. And I'd also love to talk to you as well. If you're a coach and you don't have a book, I just want to tell you that you're missing out on amazing opportunities to be in the media, speaking opportunities. So if you're a coach, it's really a no-brainer. It's a natural progression to get your book out, because it's just going to open so many opportunities for you. I don't even have my hardcover out yet, and just getting my Kindle out and launching that to bestseller and getting some celebrity endorsements like Les Brown, Jack Canfield, and John Assaraf. I've just had opportunities show up for me. Some of them I've had to turn down because I'm pacing myself, but I have these references and opportunities that I can follow up on and move forward with in 2020 when my little 4-year-old is in kindergarten and I can just really take off and do more in my business. But I'm just so excited for all of you who just have that knowing right here, right now, that you have that book in you. Because if you have been given that knowing, like, I know it's there and I just don't know how to start, just know that that is the first step, just receiving that knowing. I honestly do believe that books are already written and they're just floating around in bookland, and it just takes the right person to receive the knowing and be willing to honor the process. So obviously I want to work with people who know that they have the book in them. Maybe they're not sure how to start. They might need some accountability coaching. They need to know how to structure it out. They want to build a business or an online program or coaching from there. All of those hows will show up for you. But if you have that knowing and that determination and the desire to inspire and empower people, then that's really all you need to get started, because that's where I started. So I'd love to talk to you. Hop on the Zoom tomorrow. And if that time doesn't work, I'm just going to say right now, I'm not offering a replay of that. So I want to see you on live, but if you just cannot get on, send me a PM and I'm happy to maybe hop on the phone and talk to you about your vision for your book. Cause I know it's short notice and I'm just showing up to invite all of you. I've been doing some posts, but Facebook world, they don't show my posts to everyone. I'm not as active on Facebook as I'd like to be. I'm pretty active on my official page If you haven't been on there yet, it's Unleash Your Rising with Christine Gale. Thanks to Stephen Aitchison's Your Digital Formula, I was able to grow that very rapidly. I've got over 23,000 people on that page. So go check that out. And I'm going to hop off and get some rest. So I hope you all have an amazing night. I can't wait to see you tomorrow. Feel free to share that invitation out. And stay tuned too for my hardcover coming out next month. All right. Have a great night, everyone. Bye-bye.